Somalia?
I'm from Ethiopia.
From where?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Ethiopia. Yeah. So you make a good turnover?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's very good.
Sure.
Okay. So you registered your shop?
Yeah.
Registered?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. All right. So what can I buy here in this shop?
Yeah, you can take anything.
I can buy anything?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. So if I want a shirt, can I buy a shirt?
Shirt.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to buy a shirt.
Products, more lemons, careful.
Illegal Ethiopians bragging about selling expired sweets to South African children. No wonder they call us monkeys, because they sell us this rotten food. My dear brothers in the shops, why are you doing criminal activities?
South African President Cyril Ramaphosa is once again facing scrutiny on social media following allegations linking his administration to foreign business interests and undocumented immigration. The claims, which have sparked heated debate online, come amid growing public frustration over crime, illegal immigration, and the ongoing sponsorship crisis in parts of the country. For years, concerns around undocumented immigrants and foreign-owned sponsorships have dominated political discussions in South Africa, particularly after reports emerged of more than 20 children dying after allegedly consuming contaminated food purchased from township stores, many of them in Gauteng. Critics have accused authorities of failing to provide clear answers or conclude investigations into the deaths, further fueling public anger. The issue of crime linked to kidnappings has also intensified tensions. Last month, young entrepreneur Mazi Kubeka from Gauteng was kidnapped by a group said to have included foreign nationals working alongside two South African suspects, and the Premier of Gauteng and police confirmed the news. Community-led protests and marches demanding his safe return against momentum across social media in local communities. After nearly a month in captivity, Kubeka was eventually released. Reports claimed he had been severely assaulted during the ordeal and struggled to speak following his release because of trauma. President Cyril Ramaphosa has previously condemned anti-foreigner violence and repeatedly warned against xenophobia, arguing that criminality should not be associated with nationality. However, some South Africans have accused the government of dismissing legitimate concerns about drugs, violent crime, and undocumented immigration by labeling frustrated citizens as xenophobic. President Cyril Ramaphosa has also faced controversy over funding linked to his CR17 campaign after reports previously surfaced alleging that wealthy business figures donated millions of rand to support his 2017 ANC presidential campaign. Amid the ongoing debate, an ex-user posted the following message, which has since circulated widely online. The post reads as follows: Good morning, South Africans. Meet King Mostapa, who is said to have donated 100 million rand in the CR17 for his people to be documented in South Africa, and recently paid 5 million rand in the January 8th. In exchange, they promised him all the sponsorship market and the right to close off any sponsor belonging to South Africans. Have a great morning ahead. Mostapa Shiwaz is the leader of the Somali community in South Africa. People have reacted on the statement, and one said, could this be the reason why kids died from food poisoning from these shops and no one was held accountable or even arrested? Another one stated, that old fool telling us we didn't win independence alone, so it's their time to oppress us now, Mr. President. Feed our kids poison. You never loved people of this land valley. Another one stated, this is true, they did donate it to the CR17. One of the reasons Cyril Ramaphosa will never resign voluntarily. He has obligations, but not to us South Africans, but to his donors. Another one stated, at Fikile Mbalula, Our country was sold on a plate of curry to the Guptas, and now we are told Somalians too are doing the exact same thing. Others were not even shocked about the allegations. One stated, "Is this confirmed? Can't say I would be surprised if true." Another one reacted and said, "South Africans who are not angry enough. Time to show at Cyril Ramaphosa flames and all at my ANC members. At Phakelo Mthakathi, at Ngizwe Mchunu, at Jacinta Ngobese, we must deal with this head on. While Cyril is fighting his impeachment, let's fight this madness. At Herman Mashaba, at Direlin, we need you." Another one stated, "Why does the Somali embassy exist in South Africa? Do we have a leader for any South African ethnic group? Do we have a South African community leader in Somalia? Do we have Chinese, American, Russian, or any other community leaders in the country? Do we not anticipate more?" Another one stated, "Then provide proof, plus he's not a king. Somalis don't have kings. He is simply the elected head of their association in South Africa. There are serious problems with undocumented migrants, but you are just peddling lies." Another one stated, "This talks for a pushback. In as much as we don't have anything hatred in our hearts for immigrants, these are planning a takeover and this must be stopped." Another one stated, "South Africans at my ANC is a terrorist organization." Another one stated, "Remember when Cyril Ramaphosa visited a spaza owned by a Somalian? It was his way to acknowledge their presence. We must never stop fighting." Another one stated, "This makes sense. Why they eliminate every South African trying to open a spaza shop?" Another one stated, "This country does not belong to Ramaphosa, nor the fagots ANC. Bazonya will start touching those spaza shops kunyiwe once." Another one stated, "You've made that up. It's just a diplomatic rap. Every South African post I see just literally be making shit up." What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.